Hi, my name is Brad Goss, and today I want to tell you about how to write a good blog post. And this is all going to come from my own experience. I'm a blogger myself. I've been running my own blog now for several years, and I'm going to tell you what's worked for me and some of what hasn't worked for me, and hopefully what I share with you will help you write better blog posts yourself. The first thing I need to say, I say this a lot, but it needs to be said again, is authenticity is so important on your blog. If you're trying to fake it, if you're trying to be somebody that you're not, everyone's going to see through it, and you're going to have a really hard time sticking people. That is, having people who want to come back and subscribe to your blog feed and bookmark your blog and join your mailing list and all that other good stuff. So be yourself. When it comes to actually creating blog content, there's a number of opportunities available to you, and you don't have to take advantage of all of them. In fact, I highly recommend you pick one and stick with it. And for me, that has been video. I shoot videos just like this one on my blog against a white screen. Sometimes I do them in my office with my computers as a backdrop. Sometimes I shoot them in my car. But I do blog videos. And the reason why I like to do blog videos is nothing beats face-to-face communication. I'm able to get my message across to you so much better by speaking it than I am by writing it. I'm not a very good writer myself. And even if I was a good writer, I believe that there's so much to do with tone and with sort of the way that you say your message that makes it stick with people that you just can't beat video when it comes to how to get your message across. So if you think that you're the type of person who's going to make a good video blogger, then I highly recommend you start video blogging. And know that the first video that you do is probably going to suck, and that's okay. Just be willing to make it, be willing to put it out there, and do the next one and the next one and the next one. If you're going to do any kind of blog videos and you need a camera recommendation, my money is on the Flipcam. It's one of the cheapest high-definition video cameras money can buy. It's about a $200 camera. I've taken it with me on trips to Vegas, where I've done video blog posts right from my hotel room. I've used it outside, like I've actually gone outside with this camera and using either a tripod or what they call a gorilla pod, which kind of just wraps around things. I've wrapped it around a fence post and shot videos of me outside in my forest. It's a great video camera. It's really easy to use. It's pretty much a one-button camera, and the quality of the video is phenomenally good. So if you're into video blogging or you want to get into video blogging, I highly recommend you get a high-definition video camera. Flipcam is the way to go right now, and I hope to see you up on YouTube. If you can master this, which I haven't been super at, but it's definitely worked for me. Humor is something that you should inject into your blog posts, into your content whenever possible. And that can come in a number of different forms. That can come in like a comic style, where I've gone to websites like Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, where you can actually pay someone to draw a comic for you. You've got to kind of come up with the idea and give them the idea to use. It's not going to be, they're not going to provide the writing, humor, and the comic itself. They'll draw what you tell them to draw. But if you have an idea for a comic, comics make great blog content because people love to spread humor around. And so if you're looking for a way to kind of build traffic to your blog and to build more visitors to your blog, I highly recommend some type of humorous blog post, whether it's just pure satire, whether it's sarcasm, or whether it's like a comic style. You're going to get a lot of good traffic and a lot of viral traffic from humor on your blog, especially when it's on target with your niche. Something else that's worked extremely well for me on my blog, and I have to be honest, it was a bit of a surprise. And it was using basically ranting and being very opinionated and having a strong negative opinion about something. I put this video up on my blog where I talked about what I consider to kind of be the douchebaggery in the internet marketing industry, which is a lot of people out there trying to scam your money and sell you into these Ponzi schemes and all this kind of stuff. And so I did this sort of ranting blog post about it. And it went viral. I had a ton of people spreading this video around, spreading my blog post around. In fact, this blog post is about maybe 4 or 5 months old now, or maybe almost 6 months old. And just yesterday, someone tweeted it again. It's still getting traction today. So being opinionated and ranting and raving about something is a fantastic way to pick up traffic, because if you're passionate about something and other people are passionate about the same thing, whether it's positive or negative, you're going to pick up an audience. And as an affiliate blogger, if you're selling things and you take some time to complain about something, if you have a problem with something and you actually have a rant and an opinion, a negative opinion about something, when you do come back with a positive opinion about something, your readers are going to take a lot more note of that, because you're opinionated about what you don't like, but you're also opinionated about what you do like. So don't be afraid to complain about something, to rant about something. You know, I always think about 60 Minutes and Andy Rooney. And at the end of 60 Minutes, how Andy Rooney would always come on and do his little rant about whatever it was that he was upset about that week. And it was always one of the most entertaining parts of that television show. So don't be afraid to rant. Another great way to build traffic to your blog is to create list-based content. People love lists, especially when they're lists that make them want to click. You know, seven reasons why you suck on Twitter, or 5 ways to sabotage your dating profile, or 5 ways to make women click on your dating profile. Something like that. Something that makes me want to click to see if I'm either doing or not doing something on your list. Lists do extremely well in terms of going viral because people do like to send them around. So lists make for another good piece of content for your blog. Another thing I like to do is I like to interview people. It's something that's worked really well for a number of people that I know. I've done it myself once or twice, but I actually find that it works really well when you're small and you're trying to get your blog audience up. You can go and interview other bloggers or other influencers, authors, anybody kind of in your same niche. And a lot of the time, they're more than happy to do the interview with you. And a great way to do interviews is to actually record them over Skype video and to put the videos up on YouTube and then embed them into your blog. So interviews are another great way to leverage traffic to your blog. The other thing about interviews is that if you interview someone who's got a big list, if you interview an author who has a big following, they might put a link to your interview up on their blog or in their mailing list or their newsletter, generating a lot of extra free traffic for you. The other thing I want to talk to you about is guest blogging. Guest blogging is a fantastic way to build traffic. Basically, it's just the process of either finding people to write for your blog. If you have some traffic that you want to kind of give more content to, you could find people to do some of the writing for your blog to help keep your visitors happy with more and more content. Or you can actually go to other blogs in your space and write for them as a guest blogger, and they'll most often let you link back to your own blog for the privilege. So whether you need content and you need guest bloggers are pretty easy to find, or whether you're a guest blogger who needs more traffic, it's probably fairly easy to find some websites that if you can send them to some of the content you've already written, they'll be more than happy to bring you in as a guest blogger, and that'll provide a lot more traffic for you. The last thing I want to talk to you about is product reviews or software reviews or any kind of reviews, even movie reviews. These type of blog posts go a long way because you can pick up a lot of organic search traffic from people who are searching for reviews. I'll give you an example. I bought 2 high-definition video cameras. I bought the Sony Bloggie and I bought the Flip Cam, which is the one I recommended earlier. And I actually put the 2 cameras side by side and I filmed myself reviewing the cameras. And I had my wife Claire edit them into a split screen so that you could see the difference in the quality of the video from one side to the other. And that actual video has picked up a ton of traffic because people are constantly comparing these 2 cameras. And I actually provided a split screen comparison, which nobody else had done before. So reviewing products or reviewing comparisons of products is another great way to pick up traffic to your blog.